Hey guys, I'm Eyal from Product Builder. In this video, we will be discussing how you can basically start your journey in product management just today. So, I will uh, I will talk about different aspects as gaining experience, as gaining knowledge. I'll tell you a bit about my story, and everything will basically get into landing your first job as a product manager. This is basically what you want to do if you decided that's what you want to do. And you want to gain an experience of about 2 years, and then you will no longer be a junior or an aspiring product manager. You will have some experience and you can get the bigger salaries, you will get the more interesting positions, right? So everything will get into that. So let me tell you just about me. I've been working as a product manager for over a decade. I worked with different companies in all sizes, basically, from the smallest startup to actual enterprises. I've been working as a freelancer, later on as an agency. I've been working as an employee and also as a founder of my own startup. So I do have a wide experience for sharing tips in that manner. So I, from my experience, and we are talking about experience, the most important thing is to gain experience, to get experience as much as you can get. The problem is that you need to work as a product manager in order to gain that experience. And if you don't have that experience, you can basically break stuff, right? You can lose money for the company. So it's really hard to get this opportunity right off the bat from the different companies, right? So what I suggest to do and what worked for me is basically to either I created my own company. I thought about a product. I actually went ahead and hired developers to start developing that. And I basically defined it, right? I created the specs, I created tickets, everything. I thought about the user journeys, the personas, something that up until then I didn't know nothing about. So that helped me quite a lot. Um, and I also had some deliverables that I could share with different companies when I was trying to get these jobs, the first jobs, all right? So it helped me a lot. Besides that, I came from a background of a web developer. Yeah, that's what I used to do like more than a decade back. So it gave me two things. It gave me the credibility that I know how to work with in the tech industry, right? With different positions, with product managers, with QA, with etc. All the people that I'm going to work with designers, right? And it also gave me an understanding of key terms. For example, I knew what KPI means, right? And I knew what A/B test means, so it wasn't like I was familiar with that. And also, I was basically seeing how the product managers in my company worked and what worked for them, what didn't work. So I started to gain some experience or some knowledge in a passive way, right? So that helped me a lot as well. Also, because I worked in this company, it's called Fiverr. It was easier for them to basically listen to me and give me like the opportunity for working as a product manager because again they knew me from the former position, so they knew they can trust me and I'm a good communicator, etc. And besides that, they also saw the deliverables that I've done for my own startup, so it was easier from coming with nothing and say, wow, I want to be a product manager, right? So it really helps if you have formal background in a tech industry in different positions. It's it is like if you are a marketeer or a developer or a QA, probably you have bigger chances as opposed if you are a content writer in the tech industry, right? But still, if you are working in a specific in a company within this industry, it usually helps and it's easier, especially doing that in your own company, right? Um, I would also say that gaining knowledge is super important, which is quite trivial. But when I'm saying getting knowledge, I would connect it also to experience as well. It it's awesome to hear podcasts, and you should do it. Podcasts are around, sorry, entrepreneurship, about product management, about product in general, whatever you can get. Also about marketing. It all connects at the end, and you want to have as much knowledge as you can get. Sorry, in that aspect. But also you want to gain knowledge through experience again. So what I suggest and really helped for me, besides working on my own product, I basically went ahead to this organization, a volunteering organization, and helped them as a pro bono product manager, right? So that really helped me. I worked on their newsletter, on their website, and it really helped me to start actually working on stuff that actually meeting real users, right? And gaining experience, and then asking in different groups questions like professional questions about product management, right? And it helped me to both gain experience, both also gain knowledge, and also meet new people and increase and expand my circle, which is awesome. So I definitely suggest you to do the same. um, so again, if we are talking about this first job, right? So all of these will actually help you to get a better CV, better LinkedIn profile, better mingling, or like, right, a circle around you that can help you and push you into the first job. So now basically that you've done that, you've done some experience gaining, and you are basically approaching to this company for your first job. I do think that it's important to land this first job. Don't get me wrong. I would probably jump on the opportunity when it comes, but it's really important to land on the right company, right? The company where you can actually learn, because that's what you are there to do. So what I suggest is that, look, you are in a conflict, right? You do want to get hired, to get this line in your resume, right? But if, for example, you will get this line of product managers, and I've seen that before, but you won't actually do product management work, you will do more of a project management, or you will do design. But if you won't touch the product and actual have real doubts and learn from this specific experience, then you will get to the next job and they will, like, examine you and understand that you're still a junior, right? And they won't hire you. So that could be a problem as well. So what I suggest is basically to, during this first job, once you land it, first of all, try basically getting the vibe of this company. Try to understand if this is the company that basically will let you learn, and not just and they would know something about product management. That's awesome, like, go ahead and do it. But I wouldn't necessarily start on companies, like I mentioned, that won't give you real work or real experience. um, Also, I do think that it's super important that you will use your network and actually activate them. Like, if people will know that you are looking for this specific job, they will help you. A side note besides that, I do think that the first job for this entire journey is to basically understand what product manager really do, right? There are plenty, really does, sorry. There are plenty of videos on YouTube or on other social medias to learn more about this, to understand, like, what's the requirements, what are the authorities that you've got, what are the capabilities that are needed. For example, did you know that you are not a manager? Besides the title, you are not a manager, but still you need to push people that you don't manage, for example developers, to actually deliver stuff, to work with you, to hear you, to do what you say, but you're not their boss, right? So is this something that you are willing to do? Because this is the reality of product managers, right? You need to struggle, you need to push, you need to basically make things happen as an entrepreneur. But nobody needs to do it, or not obligated to do it for you. So you need to understand if this is really what you want to do. This is just an example. So guys, hit me up in the comments. If you have any comments or questions or anything, feel free. I'll be happy to answer them, and see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.